We have a major announcement as a program. For the first time in school history, South City is finally receiving votes to be ranked in the coaches' top 25. Now, granted, I know it's not a lot of votes there. We were at the very bottom of the list with only 3 votes or points, whatever you want to call it, but we are 5-2, so maybe if we can win a couple more games this year, we might see a top 25 ranking before the end of the season. But today we get to take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers, whose best players on the team apparently are their punter and their kicker. Their best offensive weapon is an 87 overall and wide receiver Justin Boone with 94 speed, and then their quarterback is an 85 and Rashad Roberson. Their starting running back Jerome Gray may also be a problem for us. He comes in with 97 speed and 99 acceleration. Nebraska has had a pretty up and down season. They started at Florida where they lost 14-52, then they beat Northern Illinois, then they lost to Old Dominion, came back and beat Northwestern, but then had back-to-back games against number 3 Penn State and number 2 Michigan, both at home, but they lost both of them. On the other side, South City is coming off a 3-game win streak, which does include a win in Norman 27-21. Now, currently at 5-2, we have 35 recruiting points to use in the offseason, but you have to remember that rule that if we finish over 500, I get an additional 10 points to use. We are only 2 wins away from that, so let's see if we can get one against Nebraska today. Now remember, as we start this game, Jack Overrocker is injured and will miss the next 9 weeks with a torn shoulder, so we will not have our starting running back. We will get the ball first, so they will send this one deep to Wesley McKinney, and we're going to let this one bounce through the end zone. South City takes the field to the 25-yard line. We're going to start with a handoff to Clint Barnes, and to the outside, he's going to get brought down for a 1-yard gain. Burton comes back in shotgun once again with Barnes in the backfield, but Burton will look to pass this time. We'll throw this to the outside, caught by Josh Bain for a 14-yard gain and the first down. A 4-yard carry from Clinton Barnes would then bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line. Burton out of shotgun again. Will roll out to the outside. No one's guarding the right side of the field, so Burton's going to take off into Nebraska territory, and we will slide down across the 30. That sets up a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Out of shotgun, it'll be a counter play out to Barnes to the outside, and Barnes will break one tackle but get brought down for just a 2-yard run. That will bring up a 2nd and 8 now for SCU. Burton back in shotgun. It will be a read option. We hand off to Barnes, who goes up the middle for the first down for a 12-yard gain. Burton comes back in shotgun on the next play. That is backup running back Ryan Hill in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside is caught by Wesley McKinney, and that's a 7-yard gain. This has pretty much been our strategy for the last few games. If you have not seen it, we try to burn as much time as possible anytime it's tied or we have the lead. 2nd and 3. Burton back in shotgun. It will be a read option. He gets to keep it himself, and Curtis Burton will fight his way through down to the 1-yard line, a gain of 7. We come out lined up in shotgun again. We'll take the snap, hand off to Barnes, and he will not get into the end zone. From about the 1-inch line, it is 2nd and goal. And it's going to be a handoff to Ryan Hill, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown South City to go up 7-0. Nebraska will start their first drive of the 29. It's going to be a handoff to the speedy running back Gray, who will bounce it to the outside, break a tackle, and get brought down for a 16-yard run. This may be an issue. We do not have the speed on defense to cover something like that, so hopefully they don't give him the ball too much. 1st and 10 from the 45. Roberson will take the snap. He's dancing around the pocket. He's going to lob this one deep downfield, and that one should have been intercepted. We got to make those plays when they give them to us. 2nd and 10. He's back in shotgun again. He'll send Palmer in motion. Roberson will take the snap as an option to the outside, but he tosses it out to Gray, but he'll get tripped up by Hall for no gain. Now on 3rd and 10, our quarterback has found his way at safety. I may have to pull him just off the defense depth chart in general, but they'll hand off to Thomas up the middle, and that'll be a gain of 7 to bring up a 4th and 3. Now following the punt, South City will take over at the 23-yard line. Burton back in shotgun, handoff to Barnes. He'll break that tackle and get brought down for no gain on the run. Now a 2nd and 10. Burton back in shotgun. We'll take the snap. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Daniels. He makes 2 people miss, gets a block. Now Dustin Daniels down the sideline into Nebraska territory and will fight his way all the way to the 35-yard line, a 43-yard gain. And this crowd fell silent on that play. They cannot believe that Dustin Daniels just did that to them. Now Burton comes back in a pistol formation. He'll take the snap and drop back to pass again. It's a screen to the outside. That one's caught by Barnes, and he will get caught from behind for a 3-yard play. That brings up a 2nd and 7 now for South City. Burton is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling out to the outside to escape the pressure. We'll finally throw this one downfield, but he overthrew that, and luckily they just deflected it. That one could have been a lot worse for South City. It brings up a 3rd down. Burton out of shotgun. A quick throw downfield will be caught by McKinney, and he holds on through contact. A gain of 15. Now under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Burton will take the snap. It's a counter play to Barnes, and Barnes has some room to run and turns that into a 7-yard gain for South City. Burton comes back in shotgun with Ryan Hill in the backfield. We will give it to Hill to go up the middle, and he will get close to the marker, but they don't give him the first down. That run would take us into the second quarter. We come out with 2 running backs in the backfield in shotgun. Hand off to Barnes, and he'll have the first down and fight his way down to the 1-yard line for a 6-yard carry. Now from inside the 1, Burton is in shotgun again. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a read option, and Curtis Burton will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, South City, and we take a 14-point lead. Nebraska will start their next drive also at the 29-yard line. They come out in shotgun here. Roberson will take the snap, hand off to Gray, who goes up the middle, has the first down, breaking tackles, and finally brought down for a gain of 18. That gives them a new set of downs at about the 47-yard line. He's back in shotgun. It'll be another handoff to Gray up the middle, and this time it'll just be a 6-yard carry. That will bring up a 2nd and 4 for Nebraska in South City territory now. Roberson another handoff to Gray, and he goes right up the middle again for another first down. Roberson back in shotgun again. It'll be a read option this time. He has Gray blocking and the first down, finally brought down inside the 20 of South City. They come back in shotgun one more time. They have yet to throw the ball this entire drive, and they won't on this play. Handoff to Gray. He's breaking tackles and into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They ran all over us on that drive. South City will come out of the 21-yard line to start their next drive. Burton is back in shotgun. We'll send Barnes in motion. Driving back to pass, a quick throw to the outside will get intercepted, and that is going to set them up great. They may actually have a pick 6, and they will. Touchdown, Nebraska. Let's try to put that interception behind us as we come out of the 22-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Barnes, who goes up the middle, and we'll start this drive with a 6-yard carry. On 2nd down, Burton now comes back in shotgun. It'll be a read option. Burton will keep himself to the outside, has the first down, and will fight his way all the way to about the 38 for a gain of 10. Now Ryan Hill is in the backfield. Burton once again takes the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside, and I never saw any safe throw, so we'll take off for a 6-yard gain from the quarterback. Burton now lines up under center. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by our tight end, Manny Hughes, who trucks a man and is brought down near the Nebraska 40, a gain of 18. Now a new set of downs with under 4.5 minutes to play in the half. Burton will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle is going to be dropped by McKinney. He might have been gone. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burton will line up under center. He'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this one underneath. That one's caught by Josh Bain, and we'll turn it into a 3rd and 3. Burton lines up under center on 3rd down. He'll drop back to pass. We're going to take the quick throw. That one's caught by Manny Hughes, and he has another South City first down, a gain of 7. 1st and 10 now at the 25-yard line. Burton will take the snap, and our offensive line got blown up immediately, a loss of 3. That would set up a 2nd and 13 for South City. We come back in shotgun. It'll be a read option, handoff to Hill, who will fight his way forward and turn that into a 3rd and 6 for the Triceratops. We come out in shotgun looking to convert here. Burton will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle. That one's caught by McKinney, who breaks a tackle and is brought down inside the 10-yard line. Our drive will stay alive. 1st and goal now with about 2 minutes to go here in the half. Burton will take the snap. Hand off to Barnes to the outside, and that'll be a gain of nothing. And now Barnes is injured. We're down to Ryan Hill as our running back. I really don't know what happens if Ryan Hill goes down, but now 2nd and goal. Burton will send Hill in motion. He'll take the snap and look for a pass on the outside, and that was dropped by Josh Bain. Could have walked into the end zone. Yet another 3rd down here. Burton back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, another quick throw, and that was going to be caught by Bain, but he's brought down inside the 1-yard line, I believe, a gain of 7. Well, I was completely wrong. He was actually brought down at the 2, but we are going to line up to go for it here on 4th and goal. Burton back in shotgun. Will take the snap. It is a read option, and Burton will not get into the end zone. A turnover on downs. Should I have taken the field goal there? Probably, but it's whatever now. 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Handoff to Gray, who will bounce it to the outside. He has some great blocking and the first down and forced out for a 21-yard play. 1st and 10. They come back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a read option this time. Roberson will keep it himself. He has the first down yet again and brought down for a 17-yard run, and they burn their first time out. And it just showed on the screen that Clint Barnes is now out for the game. But it's 1st and 10 for Nebraska. Roberson will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. That one's caught by Gray. He breaks that tackle. Now it's some pretty good blocking. Breaks another tackle. Breaks a third tackle going down the sideline. Finally shoved out for a gain of 23. Now Roberson lines up as the only one in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass. It's going to be a QB draw. And he'll get tripped up for a 9-yard play, and they burn their second timeout. They will line up for a field goal to try to take a 3-point lead right before halftime. With 6 seconds to go, the snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good. Barring a big return from Wesley McKinney here, this should be the score at halftime. We're actually just going to let this bounce into the end zone, and we'll give the offense a play. From the 25-yard line, 1 play left here in the first half. We'll take the snap and throw this one downfield. It'll be caught by McKinney, but he can't outrun anybody. We go to halftime down by 3. And then Nebraska does get the ball to start the second half. They have a 1st and 10. It'll be a read option. Roberson will keep it himself, and he'll get brought down for about a 5-yard gain. That now leads to a 2nd and 5. Roberson comes back in shotgun. He will send his tight end in motion. Gray is still in at running back here. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He goes over the middle. He finds Palmer, who has the first down, breaking tackles and finally brought down near the 50. A gain of 22 on the play. 1st and 10. Nebraska comes back in shotgun. Gray is the running back. It'll be a draw play to Gray, and he'll break one more tackle, have the first down for a 13-yard gain. I don't think really anybody has gotten him down on the first hit a lot today. There have definitely been a couple people that were able to get him the first time they touched him, but for the most part, I think he's broken a tackle on every single run. 1st and 10 in South City territory. Roberson will drop back, pump fake to the outside, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 5. That time it was defensive end Mike Snyder, so hopefully the defense is starting to wake up. 2nd and 15. It'll be an option play to the outside. Roberson will cut upfield, break one tackle, and get brought down to bring up a 3rd and 7. A stop here could be massive for South City. He will send his tight end in motion. That is not Gray in the backfield. That's their backup running back. But Roberson will look to go deep downfield. He has a man caught by Weber out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Now 1st and goal with 6 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. He's back in shotgun. He'll send Moore in motion. He lines up in the backfield. It will be a handoff to Moore, who cuts back in and will get brought down for a 3-yard gain. That will set up a 2nd and goal now. Roberson back in shotgun from the 2-yard line. He'll take the snap. That's a handoff to Gray, and he will walk into the end zone with no problem as they take a 10-point lead. 1st and 10, down by 10 now. Burton out of shotgun will drop back to pass. A quick throw over the middle will be caught by McKinney, and he'll get brought down for a 15-yard play. 1st and 10, Burton back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap and looking to pass. We'll roll out to the left side. We're just going to take off with the quarterback here. He has the first down into Nebraska territory and will be forced out for a 21-yard run. In shotgun on the next play, Burton will take the snap, drop back to pass, and fire this one over the middle. Caught by McKinney, and he's got the first down all the way to the Cornhuskers 20. We're back in shotgun for the new set of downs. Burton will take the snap and throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Bain. He makes a man miss, and Josh Bain into the end zone from 22 yards out. It's nice to know the offense can score fast when we need them to. A clipping penalty on the kick return sets them up at their own 17-yard line. Roberson out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He's going to look to run here. He takes off to the outside and will be brought down for a 4-yard gain. That sets up a 2nd and 6. Roberson back in shotgun. Gray is the running back. They'll take the snap. It's a handoff to Moore to the outside, and he'll get brought down for just a short gain. It's now a 3rd and 5. Roberson back in shotgun. Will take the snap and drop back to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Palmer, and he will end up with the first down, just barely. Roberson back in shotgun with his new set of downs. It'll be a handoff to Gray, and Gray will go up the middle for a 5-yard carry. That brings up a 2nd and 5 now. Roberson back in shotgun again. Gray is the running back. It's a quick throw to the outside, caught by Palmer, but he's brought down quickly. That sets up a 3rd and 3. Can we get them off the field here? Roberson back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. Standing in the pocket. And now he's going to try to run, but he gets sacked on the play for a loss of 5. And who's going to get credit for that one? That is Mickey Williams. The defense came up with a major stop, so can we take advantage of it? It's 1st and 10. We'll run the read option. Burton will keep himself. And now Burton will get close to the marker. They rule he did not get the first down, though. 2nd and inches. Back in shotgun. Ryan Hill is the running back. We give it to Hill, and he'll get the first down. That's all we needed, a 5-yard gain. First and 10. Burton back in shotgun. He'll take the snap. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by McKinney, and that'll be an 8-yard gain for SCU. On another second and short, we will give it to Ryan Hill again up the middle, and he will end up with the first down. Still not ruled down, and finally is at the 40. Now we come out in a 5-wide set. Burton will take the snap, and we're going to roll out to the outside. Burton's just going to take off here and end up with about a 5-yard carry. That sets up a 2nd and 5. Burton from under center will drop back to pass, and we're going to throw downfield. That'll be caught by Hughes. He's got the first down for a gain of 16. With under 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter, we will snap the ball one more time. Burton will take the snap and throw this one downfield. Caught by Smith, but knocked out through contact. I can't even be super mad at him. That was definitely a tough catch to make. Now 2nd and 10. Burton back in shotgun. We'll throw this one downfield. That'll be caught by Smith, and he's out of bounds to set up a 1st and goal as we go to the fourth quarter. We are about 5 yards away from taking the lead back in this game. On 1st and goal, handoff to Ryan Hill, and he'll go up the middle for a 3-yard gain. We come back in shotgun from inside the 2-yard line now. It will be a read option, but we give it to Hill, and he'll walk in for the 2nd touchdown today. Will the defense be able to get one more stop today from the 30-yard line? That is where they begin their drive. He sends his tight end in motion. Roberson will drop back to pass. He dumps it underneath, caught by Palmer, and that'll set up a 2nd and 1. They come out with only Roberson in the backfield. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a QB keeper up the middle. He has the first down, stiff arms a man, and is brought down near the 50 by Kellen Rice. Just a little under 7 minutes to go in the game. Roberson back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass again. And he's going to run to the outside. He's going to try to take off, but Isaiah Sims is there, but he breaks the tackle, and Michael Starks will get him down for a 9-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 1. Roberson will drop back to pass. He's going to try to run to the outside, and that defender just stood there watching him as he got the first down, a gain of 14. Defense, we need one big play, and the offense could put the game away. 1st and 10. Deep in SCU territory. That's a handoff to Gray to the outside, and he'll get tripped up for just a 3-yard gain by Isaiah Sims. That leads to a 2nd and 7. He now has 2 running backs in the backfield, but Roberson will drop back to pass. And he's going to throw this one downfield. That one's caught by Gray. He'll break the first tackle as he's done pretty much all day and end up with a 6-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 1. Out of shotgun. Handoff to Thomas, who is hit in the backfield but breaks the tackle and gets the first down for a 6-yard gain. 1st and 10 now. Back in shotgun. Roberson will drop back. It's a screen to the outside. Caught by Gray. But Curtis Burton, our quarterback, will make the tackle for a loss of 2. Burton not trying to lead the offense on a game-winning drive, apparently. Now 2nd and 12. He's back in shotgun again. Roberson will take the snap. It's a handoff to Thomas, and Thomas on a counter play up the middle will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. With 4:42 to go and all 3 timeouts, you got to kind of wonder what SCU's strategy is going to be. From the 21-yard line, we'll start with a read option. Handoff to Ryan Hill, who will break the initial tackle and get brought down for a 6-yard carry. That leads to 2nd and 4. Burton out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass. We'll throw this one downfield, and that one will be deflected out of the air. Tried to go to Josh Bain. Now a 3rd and 4. Burton back in shotgun. Will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Bain, and he held on through contact. First down, South City. A 2-yard carry from Ryan Hill then sets up a 2nd and 8. Burton out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass. Will roll out to the outside. Trying to escape the pressure, but he'll get sacked on the play. 3rd and 10. Under 3 minutes to play. Burton from under center will drop back to pass. We'll go to our tight end, and he once again comes up clutch and has the first down. A gain of 20 into Nebraska territory. The clock continues to run. 2:40 to play. Out of shotgun. We'll drop back. And we're going to throw this one to the outside. That'll be caught by Whitfield along the sideline for another first down. That gives us a first down at about the 27-yard line. Out of shotgun. It'll be a read option. Hill up the middle will turn that into a 7-yard carry. Now we come out with a 5-wide set. 1:40 to play in the game. Burton will take the snap. And another quick throw to the outside caught by Whitfield, and he'll have the first down. Just 1:20 seconds left to play. We'll take the snap, handoff to Hill, who goes up the middle, has some great blocking, and sets up a 10-yard gain for 2nd and inches. Now just about 40 seconds to go here. Back in shotgun. It's another handoff to Ryan Hill. He'll get the first down, and that sets up 1st and goal with 34 seconds to play. We're going to let this clock run down to 15 seconds before we snap it. 1st and goal. Burton out of shotgun. It'll be a read option. He spins for no reason, and we'll have to burn a timeout. I thought I read that play wrong, but the defender then ran right by Burton. 11 seconds to go here on 2nd and goal. It'll be another read option, and Burton has a clear path, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. There will not be overtime today. With 7 seconds to play here, 35-31, we will send this kick deep and see what happens. Smith will send it deep, and back to return is their speedy running back, Gray. He'll field it about the 5-yard line. He brings it up, and he'll finally get brought down for a 26-yard return. 3 seconds remaining. Send everybody as deep as possible. It's 1st and 10, but that obviously doesn't matter. Roberson will drop back to pass. He's under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Michael Starks, and SCU will win game number 6 this year. I had to pull out some weird clock management there at the end of the game, but I figured we were either going to overtime or winning the game on that drive. Curtis Burton played absolutely incredible today, over 300 yards, and he definitely led the offense. Ryan Hill came in and got a couple touchdowns. As our 3rd string running back, I would say that's pretty nice. Final stats on the day, Curtis Burton goes 21 of 27 for 302 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception, which was just a dumb throw by me. On the ground, Hill ran for 52 yards on 12 carries, Burton got 89 yards on 12 carries, and then Clint Barnes got 36 on 11. He should be good for the next game though. Also, Burton and Hill both came away with a couple touchdowns. Receiving, Wesley McKinney had a pretty good day, 7 for 99, and Josh Bain caught the lone receiving touchdown. One of our defensive backs, Rich Hall, who I believe is actually starting at safety right now, led the team in tackles with a total of 7 tackles for loss. Several people got 1, and we got a few sacks today. 1 from Mickey Williams, 1 from Mike Snyder, and 1 from Michael Starks to pretty much win the game. Interceptions, no one got any. They only threw the ball 9 times today. Their quarterback went 8 of 9 for 96 yards, and then running, they ran a ton, but they really didn't get a bunch of plays because they kept getting big gains. Roberson got 83 yards on 12 carries. Gray got 114 on 11 carries and 2 touchdowns. Thomas got 27 on 3 carries and a touchdown, and then none of their receivers really did anything because, once again, they didn't really throw the ball. Well, the good news is after that game, we are getting more votes here in the coaches poll. Not that the coaches poll really matters. The college football playoff poll is obviously the most important one, but we're now getting 126 votes, which is obviously a lot more than 3. But jumping to our next game, we will get to take on the 5-3 Boston College Eagles in week 11 because week 10 was actually a bye week. So hopefully you guys are ready for that game in the next episode.